MPA lawyers are trying to shut down pirate anime giant Nyaa.si. I just want to reiterate that the MPA and the RIAA are the biggest enemies of the internet out there. These fucking sacks of shit have done more damage to the internet than any government out there. And that includes China, Australia, the US. These organizations are responsible for shit like the DMCA, like false takedowns and shit like that. These out-of-touch boomers who refuse to accept that the world and all their entire business has drastically changed from when they ran the show are responsible for why the internet is getting progressively worse as the years go by. So I have never been happier than right now because thanks to the beer virus, one of the positive side effects is all the organizations that make up the MPA and RIAA are on the verge of bankruptcy right now. If we can bankrupt these fucking big entertainment companies, we could actually gain back a lot of rights and freedom on the internet. So I would want nothing more than for these fuckers to go bankrupt. But they're not going to go down without a fight, because right now, if they're not going to make money from selling you garbage, they will make money by extorting people. That's what this is. They went to Nyaa.si and they're trying to extort money out of them to leave them alone. That's why I call them the MAFIAA, because they are an extortion racket. They're a fucking mafia. Torrent Freak understands that the MPA has delivered cease and desist letters to several individuals with alleged connections to massive anime torrent site Nyaa. Claiming they are members of the so-called anime cartel, the notices make several demands, including the total shutdown of the site, plus cash settlements totaling tens of thousands of dollars. Yep, the cash settlements is the important one right there. The only thing, they're just extorting money out of people. These organizations haven't been able to keep themselves afloat in the dinosaur business models they've stuck themselves into for quite a while now. So they've been making up the difference by extorting people. Every year, Torrent Freak compiles a list of the most popular torrent sites in the world. The vast majority are general purpose sites that link to a wide variety of content, meaning they are of interest to most people. However, a major outlier is Nyaa, a site focused on anime and other East Asian media. That makes its position among the top 5 torrent sites in the world even more impressive, since it derives a large volume of traffic from a relatively niche audience. I beg to differ. This should be eye-opening to people in the Western industry. This one allegedly niche site is getting more traffic than their general audience's shit. Maybe you fucking idiots should appeal more to this niche audience instead of the general lowest common denominator, huh? But you're not going to learn that lesson until after you're bankrupt, are you? Located at Nyaa.si for now, the platform is a reincarnation of the now defunct Nyaa.se. Yup. And like its predecessor, has had its fair share of copyright-related issues. In current year -2, Nyaa.si was kicked out by Cloudflare for alleged abuse of its copyright systems. Yeah, right now, anyone who uses Cloudflare, you're kind of asking for it. A claim denied by the site. Now, however, things have become much more personal. So the MPA targets individuals allegedly at power at Nyaa. So again, it's about extortion. It's they will find who you are. They will sue your ISP. They will sue the host. They will sue Cloudflare. They will sue everyone around you until someone caves and gives them your personal info, and then they will come after your life. The documents obtained by Torrent Freak dated September revealed the MPA acting through legal representatives, attempting to pressure individuals who they believe are important at Nyaa and could have the ability to shut the site down. The sad thing is, the people they're going after don't really have the money to defend themselves. So you know what? Everyone who runs a pirate site of any kind, how about you all pool together and make your own crowdfunder? Because like sites like GoFundMe are fucking shit. They won't allow you to crowdfund defense for something like this. But imagine if they made their own crowdfunder, so they could actually crowdfund legal defenses. Because the MPA and RIAA, when they file these lawsuits against people, they're banking on the fact that these people don't have the money to actually go to court, so they will settle. But imagine if they could fight back. We could bankrupt these fucking organizations that have been destroying the internet for years. Information suggests that several people in North America, Europe, and Australia have all received similar correspondence. The letters allege massive copyright infringement via the Nyaa site and include a sample of copyrighted works to which the MPA's members hold the rights that were allegedly infringed by the platform. The MPA clearly states that none of its cited members, Disney, a lot of familiar names, Paramount, Universal, Columbia, Warner Brothers, and Netflix, in addition to Amazon, have granted their permission for the works to be made available via Nyaa, but not or BitTorrent networks that underpin it. As a result, significant irreparable damage has already been caused to the copyright owners by the site's activities. I actually fucking hope that's true. I wouldn't mind if all those companies went out of business. I think the only one that may actually survive is Amazon for other reasons, and Netflix probably too. The targets and demands of the MPA. While emailed threats are still a common anti-piracy strategy, we are informed that at least 2 of the individuals were personally served with legal documents at their homes. See? It's intimidation and extortion. That's how these fuckers operate. Others were served with similar documents via regular mail. We are currently unable to determine exactly how many people were served in total. At the moment, the suggestion is around 5, but that may not have been the full picture. What we do know is that some or all stand accused of being part of the mysterious anime cartel supposedly behind it. Yeah. The only cartel is the MPA. So Torrent Freak has no way to confirm whether those who received letters are in any position of power at Nyaa, but we were told that some, if not all, were at some point involved in fan subbing, i.e. creating subtitles for anime releases that appeared on Nyaa. Nevertheless, the MPA appears to be operating from the position that these individuals are key to the running of the site, so as a result are making several demands. They're probably only going after like fucking typesetters. With immediate effect, recipients have been told to take all necessary steps to ensure that Nyaa is completely shut down. How about go fuck yourselves? The MPA also wants to take control of the site's domain, Nyaa.si, a common tactic in other anti-piracy actions. Overall, recipients are warned that they must cease and desist any and all activities related to the site, including making available the copyrighted works of the MPA's members. This is why they need to make their own site to crowdfund a legal defense. Because we're already seeing ISPs have finally had enough of the MAFIAA and their fucking tactics, and ISPs are starting to sue them back. Imagine if every single person they harass and extort sued them back. We could bankrupt this fucking MAFIAA. Demands for cash settlements, because that's all this was ever about, was extorting money from these people. Documentation seen by Torrent Freak indicates that the MPA's outreach represents an opportunity to bring the allegedly infringing activities to an early conclusion, thereby avoiding what could develop into costly legal action. Perhaps unsurprisingly, at least some of the individuals are being given the opportunity to pay a financial settlements to help that along. Take them to court and make them and just squeeze them from every penny. Stall as long as possible. Make them pay a fucking fortune. We understand that when combined, these settlements payable in local currency amounts to many tens of thousands of dollars, but based on current information, it is unclear whether any of the recipients have taken the movie group up on its offer. I really fucking hope that they go bankrupt because of the coup. I really fucking do. And I don't even care about any innocents who may be caught in the crossfire at this point either, because these fucking organizations have destroyed the internet for all of us. Just think of how many lives these fuckers have ruined. Way less people would be fucked over if these organizations went bankrupt than if they were allowed to continue going on like they have been. In addition to receiving settlements, it appears that the MPA also wants information on the Nyaa service and its operations. The MPA also wants the rights to the Nyaa site and any technologies connected to it, whether the recipient has the ability to transfer those rights. Yeah, that's what did I say? This is how they do it. So if they're going after you, they will file these legal threats with everyone around you and say if there's like 10 companies or people, if all it takes is one of them to cave, and then they will have a direct path to attack you. That's what this is. The reason they want all this shit is they want the information of everyone else who they may not have revealed yet that has anything to do with the sites to personally attack them. The MPA also demands that those entering into a settlement agreement should never infringe its members' rights again. How about you go fuck yourselves? So they demand silence in respect of this settlement agreement. Just like any other mafia. It is common for the MPA and Associate Alliance for Creativity and Entertainment to demand confidentiality from their targets. On the other hand, it's common for them to insist that when they want to publicize a settlement, they may do so. Luckily, we can anonymously leak these documents to organizations like Torrent. The settlement offers currently on the table don't deviate from this standard, noting that while the agreement must remain confidential, the MPA reserves the right to publicize its achievements in the event Nyaa is shut down. Give them nothing. So Nyaa is still online, of course. Torrent isn't able to confirm whether the individuals approached have anything to do with the running of the site, or even or whether any are negotiating with the MPA, either along the lines of the settlement offers or perhaps outside of those less formally. What we can confirm is that the MPA demanded that the Torrent site should be quickly shut down in September, and that has clearly not happened. For the site's tens of millions of monthly visitors, that will come as a relief, particularly considering the untimely demise of Horrible Subs, a group dedicated to official stream ripping just over a month ago. Yep, there've been a lot of... now, see, thanks to Horrible Subs going down, a whole lot of fan sub groups have been trying to step up to replace them. So some of them, like RIAA, they release the rips as a V0, then they do their own corrections and subbing for like a V1 or V2 release. And subs, please, like they've been releasing just the rips as well. So Nyaa.si, they collect stuff from a bunch of different groups. So if they got taken down, these groups would just upload to a different site. I don't even know why these fuckers bother. They are spending a fortune playing whack-a-mole. It's insane. They will never win this fight. All they're doing is fucking shit up for the rest of us. I think they're just trying to annoy all the rest of us, maybe.
Oh man, I am so excited to tell you guys right now that finally, after about a year of build-up and shilling, we have launched Blade Devil on Indiegogo, and so far it is doing so well thanks to awesome people like you. If you haven't backed it yet, then please check the links in the description and check out Blade Devil on Indiegogo. You will not be disappointed. Looking forward to seeing you there.